The shutdown-delayed producer price index report shows that prices ticked up again in September. PPI measures the cost fluctuations of goods sold by manufacturers. The Bureau of Labor Statistics said today that prices increased by 0.3% on a monthly basis. That's in line with what economists had been expecting for September. The report also shows the annual inflation rate rose slightly to 2.7%. Despite this, President Trump praised his administration's efforts today to, quote, make America affordable again.
Walmart announced that the cost of their standard Thanksgiving meal is 25% lower than just 1 year ago. That's a big deal. According to the USDA, the price of Thanksgiving turkey is down 33% from its five-year highs. Potatoes are down 13%. Ham is down 15% compared to last Thanksgiving. So we are down to a level that we haven't seen in a long time.
Should be noted that Walmart has fewer items in its basket this year. For more, let's bring in CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady. Okay, so Kelly, let's talk about PPI. Can you explain again what exactly it is and how we should be reading this report?
Yeah, so this is essentially the cost for manufacturers, for producers to make goods. So the idea is what their costs are, they're going to trickle down to you and me eventually when it comes to consumer prices. And so that's why we look at this as sort of an early warning sign of what you and I might see at the store. So what this showed us is it was in line. It rose 0.3% on the month. And then when you strip out food and energy, it actually only rose 0.1%. So that was a big beat from what analysts were expecting. That's good news. What it tells you is, yes, prices are rising, but it's nothing runaway. So a couple months down the line, it shouldn't be too bad. The one area that really stuck out to me, though, was food and energy both rose over a percentage point on the month. And that does speak to some of the crunch that people have been feeling at the grocery store and in their utility bill.
So the Fed is going to meet in 2 weeks for their final rate decision of the year. How will this report figure into what they decide?
They're going to hang a lot on this because, remember, we haven't gotten a lot of data with the government shutdown. This is going to be one of the pieces, the only pieces they have. They're going to look at this report and say, hey, this is actually pretty good news. It could give them license to cut because there have been some more troubling job data that's come out. But again, the Fed might just go with a wait and see because there is so limited data. And this is from September. It's pretty dated.
And so the Commerce Department also released a shutdown-delayed report today. It shows retail sales rose by 0.2% in September. Is this a hit or a miss?
Miss. Okay. We were expecting 0.3%. Also, remember, retail sales not adjusted for inflation. So part of that growth is just because prices rose a little bit over the months. Now, what I will say is this is a September number. You often see people pull back a little bit before they go out and they hit those Black Friday sales. And we did have a good summer, so this wasn't too concerning.
Yeah. For me, I can tell anything I have to buy. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait until this week, this weekend. I don't know if it's, should I wait Friday? Should I wait Monday? That's a topic for another day. Kelly O'Grady, thank you.